Welcome to the University Records Management training on entering box metadata into Infolinx. Infolinx is George Mason University's system for managing and tracking the lifecycle of official paper and electronic records. After completing this training, you will be able to apply metadata and classification standards within Infolinx and execute records management tasks in compliance with the Library of Virginia retention schedule. Before you can enter a box of records into Infolinx, pack the box with all records so you have the necessary information to input. When packing boxes, they must contain only paper. The boxes cannot have rubber bands, laminated papers, binder clips, paper clips, media items, or any other material that is not paper. To enter a box record for a packed box, go to the Infolinx homepage at infolinx.gmu.edu. That's infolinx.gmu.edu. Log in using your George Mason credentials. To create a box, make sure that the Boxes tab is selected in the home page's second row of menu buttons, and then select the Create button from the left of the bottom row of menu buttons below the search fields. This takes you to a page in which you will enter metadata for a packed box of records to record it in the Infolinx system. Refer to the previous video for more information on navigating Infolinx. In the fillable fields that appear after you select Create, enter the relevant metadata for your box. The first two fields are for the date range of your records. Put the date of the oldest record that is in the box in the Date From field, and the date of the newest record that is in the box in the Date To field. Put the last date of the semester or the last date of the fiscal year in the Cutoff Date field. The next video in this training will provide more information on how to determine the correct cutoff date. The dates are very important, as Infolinx uses this information to determine when records should be destroyed in order to comply with state laws. The next metadata field asks you to input your organization code. If you don't know the code off the top of your head, search for the name of your department, for example, University Libraries, in the department field of the organization box. Then select Search in the bottom right of the organization box to look up the department. The department will appear in the search results. After making sure the correct department has appeared, select the correct row with the clickable button on the left of the search results. If there is only one search result, Infolinx automatically selects it. The next metadata field allows you to look up the Library of Virginia's retention series for the record. The retention series classifies the records to determine how long George Mason is legally obligated to keep them. You can find which retention series your box belongs to by searching on the Library of Virginia website, lva.virginia.gov. The next video in this training will provide more information on how to search for a retention series. For the example in this video, we will use the retention series 101082. Enter the retention series in the Retention Series field within the Records Schedule section on Infolinx, and click the Search button. The Search button appears to the right of the page in the Records Schedule box, and you may have to scroll to the right to make it visible. After you select Search, the retention schedule and schedule title will load automatically. Take a moment to ensure you've loaded the correct schedule. Next, in the box description field, specify if these records are active or inactive records and explain your department's reason for this classification. If you're unsure whether your records are active or inactive, refer to the first video in this training or email University Records Management at recmgt@gmu.edu. In the box contents field, list the types of records in the box in detail. For the example in this video, we will note that these are files for separated students from 2012 to 2018. To avoid confusion, please be specific and do not use abbreviations. If adding record information for electronic records, please include the amount of data you have, for example, 50 gigabytes or 10 terabytes. Next, in the Notes field, input the information of the individual who packed the box, with their name, email, and phone number, and input where the boxes are located with their building and room number. For an electronic record, you do not need to provide information about the box's location. Only input the information of the person who entered the electronic record. Add any additional notes for the records management team, such as oddities or internal retention policies from your unit. In the Box Batch Series field, indicate if there are multiple boxes of the same type of record. For example, if you have 4 boxes of this kind of record to input, note that this is box 1 of 4. If applicable, complete the legal holds section for any known legal holds currently in place that apply to the records in the box. Once all the record information has been entered, select Save and Close to exit, Save and View to review the box's information, or Save and New to create a new box. These buttons are on the top right. After you have entered all of your packed boxes of records into Infolinx, search for them with the search fields on Infolinx's homepage and select their records with the clickable button on the left of each row. Select the Print Labels button from the bottom row of menu items, and print labels to tape to each of the boxes. After you have printed and attached labels for all your boxes of records, follow the same procedure to search for and select the boxes. Then select Request Pickup from Records Management with the Request Pickup button in the bottom row of menu items. For more detailed information on how to print labels or request pickup, refer to the previous video on navigating Infolinx. Thank you for completing this training. For more help, visit the Records Management website at recordsmanagement.gmu.edu or email recordsmanagement@recmgt@gmu.edu.